You know, for the time being, let's get rid of the border at the top and just have this be us. Because we need to have an important conversation. Like, this game legitimately might as well be Destiny 3 in the way that I'm thinking about it and how excited I am for it. Because there hasn't been this dramatic a shift in the Destiny universe since, I would say, the Taken War. I don't know anything about this. I don't know. I just put my bug right in front of my face. Yeah, like, watching with boy. This is obviously going to be a deep dive into Beyond Light. This is going to be a look at what's upcoming, probably some deeper hints into what the raid will be about, which is going to be the Deep Stone Crypt. The Deep Stone Crypt is going to be the raid, which I'm predicting is going to be about Anna trying to put Rasputin into an exo body, or at least trying to figure out if that's possible. I know that I'm going to find out a lot more about the exos later today, because I'm going to be getting my Destiny 2 Collector's Edition later today. And once I finally get that, all the lore items that are included as part of it, I will be going through. I'm scared.
Players are going to go on a journey to discover the true nature of light and dark.
Oh my god, the music's so good.
Players learning more about than gotten to know over the last 6 years.
Oh man, they're being that blatant. Whoa! Oh, come on now! Oh, we get full cutscenes? Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Beyond Light's really the beginning of a new adventure. Guardians, for the longest time, have been bathed in the light, sort of this altruistic force fighting back evil. And now we're starting to move into that gray area between
What was
the light
that?
and dark.
Oh, check out Eris's ear!
Guardian. Right on time.
Eris has got these, like,
Why
spolders.
did the darkness invite us here?
We're talking. Raid. Raid.
The storm on Europa was actually something we've wanted to do for a long time.
Active weather.
We wanted it to feel harsh.
Active weather system.
The weather system is so awesome.
Raid. Raid.
The storm on Europa was actually something we've wanted to do for a long time.
Active weather.
We wanted it to feel harsh.
Active weather system.
The weather system is so awesome.
So there's going to be areas you can only access in certain types of weather and stuff. There's going to be so many secrets. Eramis.
Eramis really challenges a lot of the ways that we think about light and darkness. She's going to make you think about your relationship with the Traveler.
Yeah, she is. She just
She's
killed a
compelling
servitor.
leader, and she has a vision.
Spitting out rounds
That's so
alongside
sick.
you. You can actually have that on top of the arc soul,
Yes.
so you can be your own little mini fire
Yeah.
squad you build for it. Another
Yes.
one,
I think the largest draw for most people is actually going to be the fact that it is a chainsaw sword.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Warhammer. We'll take that one from
But
you
beyond that,
gladly.
you really want. If you are facing a wave of thralls running at you, you can nail them with your melee attack, and it starts to burst and sort of cascade through the whole group.
Unique damage. Oh my god! Wait! That's the Omnigul Strike! That's the Omnigul Strike!
There's a lot there.
We're bringing back a much larger portion of the destination.
Up!
It takes some of the experiences that started with it.
Is a character with not
Hey.
one, but two names.
Yeah.
From Fast and the Furious. Shah Han.
Thank the light.
Okay, Shah Han
the other
is
Guardians
not
would fall
Uldren
here.
Sov.
What I
Holy
love about
crap!
Cosmo Drone
That's
is it feels
huge!
like Destiny.
Season
Other
of the
forces
Hunt.
are taking advantage of the darkness to make their move forward, including Zivu Wrath, a sister of Oryx.
What?
And she's taking this opportunity to build up an army, and we're working with Osiris to try to stop her.
Whoa!
Osiris is in trouble, and of course, you're his only hope.
No, we're not. Uldren! What?
We warned you it was going to be dangerous down here. Impossible.
They're being that blatant about it. Oh my god.
Aldrin, who now refers to himself as Crow, he doesn't know
Crow.
what
He's officially Crow.
slate's been wiped.
The story's back. The cycle is complete. The Crow is back. I am losing my mind right now.
That's going to question.
And those cryptoliths are attracting Elixian Cabal and corrupting them.
Whoa.
So Xivu Arath is essentially corrupting herself and army, and it's our job to put a stop to it.
I'm really excited to see Xivu
That's
Arath fleshed out
was
more,
that just a
and to find
hived
more about
out
her relationship with
cabal?
Savathun and what that means.
Was
for
that just a
Europe.
hived out cabal?
Savathun has been...
Oh, that's so cool.
Destiny is just a really incredible world.
You're not kidding.
And
way to bring people together.
I still can't believe they
Working
straight
through
up just
COVID,
brought
working
Aldrin
through
back
some of the other turmoil
like
in
that.
the
Like
world
just
right now has been
boom,
really
he's back.
challenging.
In fact, he's
I've
part
been
of this
pleasantly
season.
surprised with how
And
well
he's-
we've been able to get things done.
Okay, so he's wearing this. He works for the spider. First things first. Dude, dude, that and Assassin's Creed on the same day. I'm sorry. There's one game I'm gonna be playing over Assassin's Creed, and it's freaking this one. Like, I'm sorry. So everyone here has new gear. Eris has got these big old pauldrons that she's wearing a hood over her hood. Right? So there's a bunch to dissect here. Eris Morn has a new look that's winter prepared. He kind of has a new look. I mean, I would say he's being, you know, socially distanced safe, but his nose is outside of it. And come on, Drifter, of course you would do that. And then, of course, we have the mysterious XO, and whatever her excuse for a ghost is, this isn't a ghost. She's not of the light, so it's probably just some form. If I had to guess, it's probably some form of, you know, like AI assistant from the Brave facility that she was able to find. But, you know, the majority of her gear is still very kind of like hobbled together. Like, this is all still kind of tied together. This cloak, you're seeing the wear and tear on it. I mean, God, her character model looks fantastic, though. Look at that. We talk. We have dialogue this season. It is pretty rare for our Destiny characters to have dialogue post Destiny 1. Even Destiny 1, our dialogue was relatively limited. So that's big to me. We know officially that a ton of stuff is happening underground. So insofar as the map size, I don't care what the map says. Now that we know that there's a giant underground section, we're in Skyrim territory. Now, it's just like, oh, there's the map, and then there's the rest of the game. You know, all the tunnels, all the hidden areas. What was the name of the area in Skyrim that was the giant underground area where you could get the red glowy mushrooms? What are those things even called? Glow caps? I don't even remember. Anyways, and dynamic weather confirmed. This got me hype as hell when it first got announced in the Vidoc here today. Like, dynamic weather is going to be awesome. They revealed and showed, like, the fact that they're showing Eramis flat out, not putting it behind any kind of, like, secret veil or anything like that. Eramis just flat out killed a servitor. That's a very, 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 very big deal. She just killed what is the closest thing to the closest equivalent to almost a god in the Elixni ways, in the way that they view things. And this has to be why Varix is so desperate to be willing to reach out to us for assistance. This new Vex enemy too looks okay, so it's like, so it's got the legs of a minotaur, the body of a mutated Hydra, and like the firing capabilities of a of a Cyclops, but also really mobile? This knife throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shanks killed with a single knife throw from a hunter. This ability right here. You can put a rift down and it becomes... And it causes stasis to the enemies around you. Giving an offensive option to rift is one of the biggest things that's ever happened to Warlocks. Period. Like, oh, not only can I put down a rift to heal me if I have a whole bunch of enemies that are trying to melee me, which is a pretty common use in PvE of the rift, of the healing rift at least. When you put the rift down, it's because there's a whole bunch of guys closing in on you, and otherwise you would probably die, so you're gonna stand your ground in the rift, either with a close range weapon, or you're just gonna melee a whole bunch of stuff, and hope that you survive while the rift is healing you at the same time. Now take the danger aspect of all of those enemies coming at you, and the melees coming at you, eliminate them from the equation. Because you can take them out very easily, with probably a melee or two, quickly spray the rest down. At that time, the enemies that are around you, as long as it's not, you know, snipers or anything too crazy, if you're just dealing with ads, the rift will be able to keep you alive through all of that, and you're going to be more than safe enough to take out the nearby enemies, either you or your allies. And that's just so freaking cool. And like again, like if this is the kind of stuff that they're just revealing to us, that they don't care about us knowing, it's like, what are they hiding? Like, what's still being hidden if this is what they're being willing to reveal to us? This is so freaking sick. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so empty fragment socket. Gain a bonus to weapon damage after freezing a target with stasis. Yeah, Clovis Bray, well, the Bray facility is definitely the big mystery. At least in as much as that's what's being presented to us as the big mystery. Let's not forget, we're talking about Bungie here. We're talking about the company that dropped Forsaken on us without ever having even hinted to us anything about the Dreaming City. At all. About the Dreaming City, about Savathun's involvement, about Riven, about all of that. Like, Forsaken shocked us all with an entire second half of content that we knew nothing about. The entire season, not the entire season, the entire year was marketed around Aldrin Sov, the Barons, and the death of Cade 6. Now, we suddenly have everyone going to Europa, the rise of a brand new fallen leader for the first time since Axis Prime, I believe. For the first time since the Siva crisis. I mean, I'm trying to think from then. I mean, you've had... There were the attacks on the Black Armory, yes, but... Really, when's the last time the Fallen were one of our primary enemies? And don't mistake that with the Scorn, the Fallen. Okay. Whisper of Hedrons. Gain bonus to weapon damage after freezing a target with stasis, but it costs you 10 strength. Depends on how much weapon damage that is. Increases the damage and size of the burst of stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a frozen target. So, rolling stasis, just like... When you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a... that's pretty big. Are you going to show the third one? No, you're going to tease us. Yeah, so that looks like... Yeah. So that looks like the new Warlock grenade. Looks like Warlocks have a giant stasis AoE grenade. And here's the thing. So he killed a Shank while they were in the AoE effect of the grenade, and this here spawns this bit of stasis crystal. And it spreads to the next one. Oh no, that guy's way behind there. But yeah, so it's spreading out a line of stasis out towards the enemy. So my guess is that that AoE grenade deals a little bit of damage, and then it has something kind of akin to Bloom on Void Warlocks, where if you kill something with a Void ability, a Void explosion will happen on the point of that enemy. I think that's basically the exact same thing, but it's stasis along the ground, and it's seeking. It actually seeks out the nearest enemy, and that's really sick. This weapon is the whole chainsaw sword straight out of Warhammer. Oh my god, it even has a jet on it. It has a frickin' it's Reinhardt's hammer, dude. He has a Reinhardt hammer jet on the top of a chainsword. This frickin' hedge trimmer. It's a hedge trimmer, dude. It's a high-tech hedge trimmer, and I love it. This is the one that is going to be all about solar subclass for Warlocks. I can't remember exactly what it does off the top of my head. I think it looks sick. Like, if these were horns and went out, like, out and back like that, this would look like a Final Fantasy 12 helmet. It already does look pretty much like a Final Fantasy 12 helmet. But if it had horns, it'd be that. Okay, yeah. Praying to the Bungie gods, give this helmet a skin that gives it horns that like curl up and back. These right now, telling you right now, 100% S tier PvP exotic. S tier PvP exotic. There is absolutely no freaking way, unless it somehow is detrimental to the recharge time on your barrier. There's no way they're not going to be one of the best in the game. So again, both Hunters and Titans are getting an exotic that changes their class ability. Warlocks do not have one yet. I think kind of the trade-off is that Warlocks are going to be able to get the AoE that we were talking about earlier with the Stasis effect just as part of their subclass. At least that's what it seems to me right now, but there may very well be an exact equivalent across Hunters and Titans as well. In fact, I would be shocked if that were not the case. In fact, am I crazy in that when he does this, there's a stasis explosion as well, with a very clear AoE? So does everyone get that? Does everyone get an AoE stasis boom ability when they're using their class ability? It would be fair. It would be the right move for them to do that, if you ask me. Although I would... So shielded for 20 seconds. For 20 seconds? Don't tell me that recharges. Does that recharge? Oh, dude, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if that recharges. And that was a new LMG. Which is very good to see, considering every LMG in the game, except for one, is getting sunset. Or at least every legendary one. Yeah, so that's a new LMG. Solar type LMG with how many rounds in the mag when he... in the... 96. Okay, so we have a extremely high capacity solar LMG. With what was its rate of fire? Dummy fast. These are the exotic I'm looking forward to the most right now with Warlocks. Because if those AoE bursts count as melee ability kills, like the sky's the limit, if that's the case. Plus, it's not like it does an insubstantial amount of damage. One melee. And look at these thralls fall. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and also, we are at the approach right here to the Omnigul strike. This is the uphill in the Omnigul strike where there's a ogre and 2 pretty strong witches, or wizards rather, who are blocking your way before you get in and do the Omnigul fight. Okay, so Shahan is confirmed 100% to be the vendor on Earth. But yeah, Shahan is not Uldren Sov. That is the biggest shock of any, well, not the biggest shock of anything in this Vidoc to me, but it's top 3. And then they just freaking again just drop without a care in the world that this season is about Shivu Arath? Like, are you freaking kidding me? So basically this entire year, I think they are they are going to be deceiving us year 4 with Shivu Arath kind of being the villain on the in the wings the whole time. And either season 4 is going to be us taking out Shivu Arath, which would be insane for that to just be a seasonal drop, but would kind of make sense before we jump into 2021. I'm watching a Vidoc about an expansion that comes out in 2 weeks, and I'm talking about the expansion that is going to follow this up in a year. That is how far ahead this already is. And I love that about Destiny 2. So yeah, Osiris, this is the world's grave. I think we're in the world's grave. I mean, we're definitely on the moon. Yeah, that's definitely like a red keep. Look at them thighs. He's got a hole in his thighs. Poor guy. That's definitely a red keep version. Sword. Oh! Oh, he is so upset about that one. Oh! And then let's just make this bastard part of this Vidoc, huh? Let's just make Uldren the Crow Sov pop up like it's no big deal. Also, I have always loved that he's wearing sun bracers. So is the twist that he's basically under the spider's thumb? He's gonna owe the spider something. Hey, it's pulled pork. Still can't believe. I can't believe they did that. Just, hey, Uldren's back. We're not even gonna hide it. It's not gonna be a surprise. It's not gonna be, you know... In fact, not only is it not gonna be a minor thing, he's one of the 2 driving characters, but... So that's the cloak. So he was already wearing that cloak, still with the Queen's Wrath symbols on it. But nothing else about his garb seems to have changed all that much. So, I mean, we have that compared to... No, I'm a shadow. No. Shotguns. Maybe his left arm has changed. I don't remember him having a poofy shirt. There's definitely something going on between him and the spider. Because, first off, obviously, he's wearing the spider symbol on his chest. And here we are in the spider's den at the Tangled Shore. And he... I don't know. He sure doesn't seem to like being there. That is 100% a mutated Cabal. That is 100% a hive taint. What's going on top of the tower? Has it always been that explodey? Has this always been this nuts? This right here? That looks kind of nuts. I don't remember that being all explodey bloaty. He's just there. Like he's just there. He's here. Aldrin's back. He's just the Crow. We don't know him as Aldrin Solve anymore. He's just the Crow. Again, I've reiterated this multiple times. This is just this is just Destiny 3. Beyond Light is just the start of Destiny 3 insofar as the story cycle of the Destiny universe goes. This is Destiny 3 that we're starting here, and it's going to be insane. Again, big ol' rift, biggest... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. So are they actually adding, like, the D1 campaign? Like, the earliest parts of it? Is that what New Light is? It's gonna be, like, the earliest... Oh, man, we get... Oh, yeah, that's the last array. And also the mission where my best death in Destiny history happened. I wonder if that's still on my YouTube. I'll have to find that. The music is really fitting. So yeah, that's a pretty deep dive right there on the Vidoc. On to the bottom line. The bottom line is this. This happened. And that is the most important thing in this entire Vidoc. That right there. Nothing else is going to measure up to that for a while, to me. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on the Vidoc. Thank you guys again for following along and watching with me. If you're not following us already here, please give us a subscription, a like, whatever you could do. I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube. If you're not already following GLHF on either of those. But yeah, that was the brand new Vidoc. I am hype as hell, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This has been Scan at GLHF TV.